Today is Thanksgiving Day 2011. Just took the boat out of the water and have just spent $3,400 between service, bottom painting, and new spreader lights, and just a couple little additions that I like to do to keep the boat perfect. 2005 Hydra Sports, 900 hours on this boat, and I'll put this boat up against any other boat with 200 hours. Every single light, fuse box, impeller, every single thing that is working on this boat, or is a working type thing, is working perfectly on this boat. Even the trailer has new tires, all new seals, buddy bearings, all the stuff you do, new bunks, the new wrap thing, this thing, I just put a new one of those on, the little bunks up front here. You can see the bottom paint was just painted. That's the tape. It's Taco Outriggers. We got $15,000 in marine equipment, electronics on this boat. Everything from chart plotter to automatic pilot. It even has a built-in EPIRB. You got the 60-gallon live bait well. Now we just did everything on the motors, from oil change, spark plugs, water separators, fuel, the fuel thing, strainer or whatever it is. The lower units have the new impeller, all new gear lube. You can even see some of the red gear lube that's just been lubed everywhere. All new seals in these things that make the motors go up and down. New zincs. I had zincs put on there, and then also on top of the trim tab there's a little zinc. Those are done also. The zincs on the back of the motors, those are still fine. We didn't have to do those. Again, as of right now, there is nothing. Oh, I also put these on. I just hate it at night when you're driving and somebody's coming up on you, or if you're trying to come up on somebody else, you can't see anybody. The 360 cockpit light is just not bright enough on any boat, in my opinion. So I had these put on, so now I can run at night, and people can see me from behind if they're coming up on me. Oh no. Did I lose it? Nope. Everything has been a couple things that I didn't like. If you can notice, the water pressure gauges are all new. The Yamaha gauges at idle don't really show you good pressure, and I had some high-tech custom gauges put in, so even at idle, you know, I can read the water pressure. There's your Simrad autopilot. You've got a VHF. The 3" by 3" square box right there is for the light that's way up on the top up there, for you can search light. There's your EPIRB to the right of that. Now the helm area right there, that tilts so it can fit anybody. These bolster seats also go up and down. I just spent $2,500 on new isinglass. Not just spent, it's about 6 months old. That's a great design. Got nice extra boxes to store your tackle and stuff. That is your big well. And then you have another well back here if you choose to use it. We keep it full with ice and put some of our stuff back in here sometimes. Freshwater and saltwater washdown. That's the salt water, and the fresh water is behind that right there. Nice setup here. Stay perfectly dry. If you're in bad weather, people can feel comfortable right here. And then the isinglass comes down behind the bolster seating to keep me dry while I'm driving. Again, Taco outriggers. You've got a nice stereo system. You've got a V-berth. That table comes up. You've got microwave, refrigerator. The stove is right outside here. This is nice. You can do your cooking out here, which that comes in very handy. And then you've got the toilet in there, stand-up shower, and then below you can sleep 2 more people back here. AC works perfectly. This boat also has a generator. And the generator has 405 hours on it, and it was serviced within the last 6 hours. What else? That area opens up so you can put your rods and reels in there and lock them. Same on the other side. Paint on the motors is perfect. these are 225s on this boat, not 250s. When I bought the boat, this for the I don't have a ladder. There wasn't one on the boat, but these were positioned too low, and when you bring the cowl up, it put a crack in it. So I bought a whole new one, and when I did the paint and everything and ordered all new decals, I ordered the 250s instead of the 225s. That was for my own ego. Not to deceive anybody, there are 225s on this boat. As far as gas mileage, I get 1.4 miles per gallon trolling, or at slow idle, at 24 knots, at about, I forget what the RPMs are, but it's, you pull it back off of high speed, to where you're comfortable without getting beat up in 2 or 3 foot seas. And I'm doing 30 gallons per hour with all 3 motors running at strong RPMs. I don't remember what they were, but top end on the boat is 46 miles an hour, 46 knots, which is probably just over 50. Those are the new LED lights that I just bought, spreader lights. Those are $190 each, 200 plus whatever the other ones were on the back of the transom, plus the full service that I just did, bottom paint. This last time out of the water, I spent $3,500. I like my stuff to be perfect, and as of right now, there is nothing on this boat that I can think of that needs to be done. Detailing is perfect. Everything is fully operative. I'm trying to think of anything. Oh, the anchor has a little bit of a twist on it. I have windlass on this, and one time I didn't have the anchor straight when I pulled it up, and then when you put the torque on it, it bent the shaft on the anchor, and you can either heat that up and straighten that back out. It's off by about 1 inch. Or you can buy a new anchor. I think they're $87, which I will probably do here whenever I get around to it. 357 gallons of fuel in this boat. And I think that's it. Oh, up above where you sit right here, there's a black thing that holds your life preservers. I have that also. Oh, the other thing I did is I had a little thing built right here to where you can't, it gives you some storage. Oh, and the other thing is you can, underneath there, you can switch the motors from tank to tank. If you accidentally run out of gas in one of the motors, you can switch it over. That's about it, folks. This seat right here comes out to where you can have more people on the boat. And let's go up here real quick. Again, this video is done on Thanksgiving morning. in 2011. I have the receipt for all of the work done. And again, the two things that the boat needs is possibly a new ladder and a new anchor. You can see the tires are brand new. All the hubs were just done. The bunkers were just done. That's my hole in the water to throw money into. Again, show me another boat with 200 hours on it, and mine will show just as nice. Oh, and all the lights were just done too on the trailer. Even those little lights down there were done too. Phone number is 561-573-7697. Call me if you have any more questions.